morning, traders. This is Rich Walden with Breathingwiththemarkets.com. Today is January 21st, 2026. Can you believe it? We're almost done with January. Wow. I hope you did well in the markets. Let's get it. Wow, look at that move. Aggressive move to the north side, huh? Gotta love it. So, once again, I wasn't able to trade the open this morning, traders. When I got home, right when I got home, I turned the chart on, started trading immediately. So, let's go for transparency, right? People can talk the talk, but they can't walk the walk. You understand? A lot of traders just talk. Just jab their mouth. Just jab, 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 right? Check this time out here. So yesterday was around 8:23. I made a video. I just got home, just got back. Boom. Hit the market. What's today? The next day, 8:19-ish. Got in the market. Done on 2 accounts. I traded both accounts individually. It is what it is. Okay? That's how fast I see the market. That's how fast I see the market. Right? I've been interviewed before. How fast do you see the market? I say instantly. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. What's the fucking truth? I see the market instantly. It's the truth. What do you want me to fucking say? Right? You want me to bullshit? I'm not a bullshitter. I'm going to just tell you the facts. If you don't like the facts, hey, the truth hurts, man. If you don't like the facts, the truth hurts. It's simple as that. So let's get into these. I did make some photos. Let me see if I can pull them up. And that's a challenge. It's harder for me to work Zoom than it is to fucking trade, right? I'm an idiot when it comes to computers and how do I clear the system out? How do I clean it out? I mean, I just go in a state of shock and lockdown. It's like I'm frozen. Like, I'm like, fuck. How do I fix this? And if it doesn't work, I throw the shit away. I'm known for that. I'd rather buy something brand new. That's how you clear it out. I just buy the shit brand new and I throw that shit away. People are like, I'll take that. I'll take this. Go ahead, you can have it. You know something about computers, you can fix it or clean it up or whatever. I'm buying shit that's new. So that's just the way I roll. But hey, if it's a headache, I get rid of it. Let's get into these photos here. Here we are in the performance. Today's trade P&L, $854.50. Commission and fees, $40.50. Net P&L, $814. 81 trade count, 71 winning trades. Losing trades, it says 10. We're going to get into that. And then 87.65% hit rate. Now let me explain something to you, traders. I've said this many, many times, and you can go back in history and you can go back in the videos. My hit rate is a lot higher, percentage-wise, than what you actually see. Oh my God, can't believe that shit. Hey, if you can't accept the fucking facts, that's your problem, okay? I'm close to 100%, okay? I'm close to 100% hit rate on the majority of time. Whoa, shit, how can you say that? Go back in my videos. Green days. I like to have every day a green day. Have I blown accounts? Yes, traders, I have. Have I fucked around with accounts? Yes, I have. I don't have to sit here and make money every day. I don't have to do that. I have fun. What I do is fun for me. I'm not trying to prove something, okay? For example, I was green on all these accounts, and today I had a TP. Okay, today I had a TP. So if I had a TP on both of these accounts, right? How in the hell am I at 87.65%? It's slippage. I keep telling you, it's slippage. And when you trade size, right? If I went in 15 minis, which is not hard to do for me, but I go in 15 minis, there have been times where I'm up $2,200 and I hit to exit to collect the 22, I am down $60. I actually exit 22 positive, and now I'm minus 60. For me to trade my style on these prop firms, I'm having to make literally 3 times the amount of what you see. 3 times the amount of what you see, and that's while I'm in the market. Not the buffer, not the tests and everything else. People say, oh, why don't you go to funded? Why don't you just go and bypass and go to a funded account? Let me ask you something. Why would I go to a funded account if I could just trade on my own shit? Why do I have to go straight to funded? I just put money in the fucking stock market. Isn't that straight to funded? Right? Isn't that straight to funded? I've never traded with Tradeify, so not to take anything away from them. I've never traded with a lot of prop firms. I'm pretty much loyal until somebody does me wrong, right? It's just how I roll, right? I'm not going to sit there and be banned and be chastised for everything else. And I don't want anyone to fucking say that, oh, I was rolling 20 or 40 accounts at one time and you shouldn't be doing that, and therefore we're not going to allow you to trade with us, right? I give people an opportunity. right? And when they do me wrong, I know I'm on the right side of history. When they do me wrong, I know I'm on the right side of fucking history. Because you can go back in history, and I'm not taking 20 accounts from here, 5 accounts from there, another 20 accounts from here, like these fake ass gurus and these fake ass affiliates. Okay? Hey, come join my free Discord. Hey, come join my live free stream. I don't know how to trade, but we can go ahead and get along. And oh, by the way, use this code X, Y, and Z, you know me. Right? Let's check out some charts here. Here we go. This is for the non-trading Sallys of the world, the YOLO clubs, right? The YOLO crews, the fake traders that can't show their trades. They can show a P&L, but they can't show trades. A P&L must match your trades. I don't give a shit who you are. Even myself, the P&L should match. And if I YOLO in some situation, I'm gonna say, hey, I YOLO'd in here. I just pounded the hell out of it, and boom, right? But I had the direction right. But my crew at breathingwiththemarkets.com, right? The traders, the mentees, they're gonna know if I had the direction right or not, right? So if I don't have the direction right according to my entries, and all of a sudden I get this big, huge payout or something to that effect, they're gonna know, hey, Rich, you were on the wrong side of the market taking that. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Why did you take that trade? Well, there's reasons why I would take a trade or not, but I'm not gonna go ahead and discuss it here, but they would know. But they could look at the chart because I basically taught them how to look at the chart and read the chart because it's a language, right? But for today, for those 10 tick Sallys, those 20 tick Sallys, right? Those swing traders who are getting 10 pips, right? Right? 10, 10, and 20. How about thousands, man? How about thousands of pips? Can you do thousands of pips? How about just 1,000? Can you do 1,000 pips? I don't know. Can you do that? It's for you to decide. But look right here. 27 points, 27.25, right? And it's 109 ticks, by the way. It's right here. It's objective, right? Right? It's objective. And okay, let's just say it's half of that. Is that good enough for you? It's half of that. Let's go to the next screen. Here we are on the next screen. So I had 27 points, and now this is 13.50. The last one was 27.25, right? 27.25. So it was literally 40.75, almost 41 points in the market in a matter of seconds and minutes when I got home. Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you get 40 points out of the market that quick? 40 points out of the market that quick. Not saying you can't, but if you can, put up. Show it. Show it consistently each and every day. Show it. Don't talk about your P&L. Don't talk about how much you made 300% over a year. I have photos and I have shown people 300% in a few days in the market on options. Right? So that doesn't mean anything. 300% in a year? Come on. How much is that a day? 1%? Think about it. Think about it. If I'm flipping, if I have a $1,500 drawdown and I make $2,000 in a day, isn't that over 100%, traders? In one day? Oh, that's gambling. No, it's called a fucking skill. It's called a skill. When you have a skill and you go up to bat, or you pass the ball, or you're gonna spike, right? I was in California over the summer. Great place to be, man. California on the beach, watching these athletes, these girls playing volleyball. Shit, they had some skill, right? They had some skill. I couldn't do that shit. Hell no, right? But once again, and then the USA team was out there practicing too. Practicing. Not against people, by themselves, doing the same rotation, same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. Not on a moving chart, traders, not on a demo. They weren't out there on a fucking demo. They were physically doing stuff over and over and over and over and over again. And you've been fooled because they have all of this thing. Let's go back testing. Right? 1999, they didn't have back testing. They didn't have fucking forward testing, to my knowledge, in my understanding. What the fuck was a stop loss? Huh? You either knew how to trade or you didn't know how to trade. The most volatile markets in history. I traded those. The shit would be up 80 points, down 40, up 60. We're talking individual stocks, not the Dow. Okay? Amazon at 200, blazing up northbound, southbound. Electronic banking system, the first banks, electronic banks, oh my God, we're coming out. Do you know all these traders that want to claim the biggest guru around and the biggest investors around? And look at me, I YOLO'd. All of these competitions are YOLOs. Traders, don't subject yourself to that. Do not. If you have a skill, stay the fuck out. This is what he said, and at 7:15 a.m. this morning, Martin said, done and locked out. So I don't know what he did for today, but done and locked out is, he at least hit over 300. So I think he has a lockout on the platform that he's using. So I responded, Martin, very proud, brother. You have proven what it takes in the market, a skill. I am glad you listened to our conversation over the weekend, and you were rewarded for it. A skill will never leave your soul. You earned it. Professionals have a skill in the markets. Enjoy your day. Excellent work. Traders, I cannot say this enough. If someone cannot show you an actual skill in the market, they're gambling. It's a fact. Now, let's take sports. Take anything in life. Driving, motorcycles, bicycles, skateboards. How can a 5-year-old boy or girl go to a skate park and tear it up? Think about it. They would not be able to tear it up if they didn't go there at a younger age. But kids have no fear. No hesitation. I can do it. I can do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. I can do it. And what happens? They fail. They fail. They fail. They fail. They get knocked down. They get back up. They get knocked down. They get back up. They get hurt badly. And they want more. All of a sudden we grow up as adults and we're weak as shit. Look at these children. They don't give up. How did they go from 0 to 1,000 so quickly? They're like sponges. They want to learn. Everything is interesting to them. And they push the envelope, right? All kids will push the envelope on their parents, right? And you know them. Kids are going to push the envelope. They're going to test you. That's what I teach at breathingwiththemarkets.com. When we live in our comfort zone, I push you to go more and more outside of your comfort zone. If you're outside of your comfort zone too much, I bring you back in to reality. We trade in reality. We're not chasing a dream. I hope you understand that. Come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com and I will teach you one-on-one. Okay, let's check this out. As you know, Martin, I've done a few videos with him, and he's a busy man. He owns his own business. He downsized. We did some videos, go back into history. Or actually, this is what Martin said at 12:49 a.m. my time. All good. I've locked out at 300 US, which was hit on longs before the bearish dump. I watched your video yesterday and took longs in the same place as you, which made me smile, and then that means I got it right. It was fast. A couple candles was out. I was happy. I was done for the day quickly. But then I felt I'd missed loads looking back at a beautiful dump with gems all the way down. I'm learning to be happy with the day rather than looking at what else could I have had. I read an analogy. If trading was a business that ran 9 to 5 and I made my day's money in 1 hour, would I continue to work for free until 5 p.m.? No. I'd be done and getting on with my day. Less time in the market once greens, less chance of slipping and making a mistake. It's incredibly easy to hit 300 US a day with 5 micros. However, just feels I was robbed of more. But all good. 600 till I hit the magical buffer. Cheers. Done and locked out. People that have skin in the game learn to gain a skill. People that don't have skin in the game are not going to learn to gain that skill. Pretty simple, right? It's pretty equal, right? Everyone's treated equal. So why would somebody have to give up something and you give up nothing, right? I mean, that's just hardship, right? That's not where I came from, right? I've always given more than what they've actually paid for. My Italian grandmother told me, Richard, if you ever do anything in life, always give them more than what they've asked for. Always give them more than what they paid for. When you give more than what somebody's actually paid for, that is the quality and integrity, honesty, dignity, and respect that everyone should have for each other. I will teach you how to follow the market. I will show you objective evidence in the market, and you will be able to take a methodical approach each and every day and trade that market with confidence. I didn't read books. I built the system that I trade on. And I teach that system to the traders. I am here for the community. I'm not here to teach for free, right? 20s of thousands of hours and 20s of thousands of trades. My first trade was 27 years ago. You want me to teach for free? I'm no gatekeeper. I just have the information in my head and I teach it, and it's a skill-based system. If you want to learn a skill and not gamble, because I don't like gamblers. And when I say I don't like gamblers, they're not treated any different. They're just a little bit more difficult to learn that skill because they keep going back, possibly in a gambling mentality. But we will fix that over time. And if you're gambling now, stop. If you don't have a methodical approach to the market, stop. Get out. Risk starts before the execution of the trade. I hope to see you soon. Peace, traders.